Gilbert, Andy, Blair, and Dan. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. I'll call you by name. Eric Krivitz, Mark Smith, Matt Sunderlage, Alex Gilbert, Andy Krivitz, Blair, and Dan Jones. Good Marshall job. That man sprinted to that car. Excellent work. 16-1 out of the gates for Eric Krivitz. 16-7 for Sunderlage. 16-8 for Mark. And 16-9 for Andy. 16-7 for Dan Jones as well. 15-8 on lap 2 for Mark Smith. Blue, pink, and white going to lead us out through that center switchback into the double-double. Number 5 on the front windshield, going to be here later. Another good lap here for Mark. Smith ahead of Sunderlage, 15-7. New hot lap of the race. Matt Sunderlage will move up to the 2 spot. Might take the lead this time by. Sunderlage working another nice lap here. Just over a minute in. Sunderlage, Smith, Eric, and Andy, Blair, Dan, and Alex. Man, that silver, yellow, blue TLR in that double-double section with the yellow wheels around the hairpin. Lead on straightaway. Over the stripe. Good lap there by Smith. Will put him back out front of Sunderlage. It's nose and nose, Mark Smith and Matt Sunderlage. Andy Krivitz still within a second of the lead. Watch out the triple in the driver's stand. Clear now. 1 second across Smith, Sunderlage, and Andy Krivitz. Eric Krivitz just over a second off his brother. Then Blair with a new hot lap of the race starting to get involved. Blair Tischaefer from the 5 spot starting to put pressure on. Top 5 cars covered by 2.5 seconds. 2 minutes in. Andy Krivitz going to take himself out of that battle going into the double-double. So it'll leave at least 4. Sunderlage just tenths ahead of Smith. Eric Krivitz and Blair Tischaefer closing in, applying the pressure. 2:45 to go in this one. A good mod buggy heat on our hands. Sunderlage now in TQ territory. 19 and a 12 off of Sunderlage. Krivitz and Tischaefer now closing in within 3. Halfway home in this one. Good race here for Matt through that double-double section. A little bit hard on the landing in the middle, but he cleared it. Mark getting caught on a little bit of lap traffic. Smith sitting 4th. He's going to have a little bit of work to do. Going to be 5.5 seconds off the leader for Mark Smith, so plenty of time to go. Still 4 cars with a shot at it. Sunderlage puts it on the lid off the triple. New hot lap of the race for Tischaefer. We're going to check it next time by. We might have a lead change. Just over 2 minutes to go. Eric Krivitz to the point, but can he withhold Blair Tischaefer? Here comes Blair over the stripe. Gave up a few tenths on that lap, so Eric Krivitz out front. 9 tenths to Sunderlage, who has a similar margin to Tischaefer and Smith. Watching the double-double right in the middle. Clear now. Rough break there for Sunderlage. That'll take him out of that battle, at least for now. 1:45 to go. That leaves Eric Krivitz and Blair Tischaefer on point. Sunderlage, Smith, and Andy, a lot of work to do. Jones and Gilbert trailing. 1:30. Krivitz 2.8 to the good of Blair Tischaefer. EK, the green, white, yellow in that double-double section, going to be your leader. 19 and a 13. TQ improving pace coming off of Eric Krivitz. He's got a hold at 120. Tischaefer's got hot lap in 2.5 seconds to make up. Blair, the first of the blue, pink, and white cars, coming down the straightaway now. Watching the bank and keep it low. You'll be fine. 15-8 for Blair. He's keeping the pressure on Eric. Just over a minute to go. Just about 2 seconds the margin. Eric off of that triple. Good landing. Tight through the switchback. Eric Krivitz coming through that double-double. Sparkling line for Krivitz. Looks like he's working a good one. 16-1 there for Eric. Watch it off the triple. Blair coming up just a little short in the driver's stand triple. That'll give Eric a little bit of breathing room. Eric running a 17.5 mod today. 35 seconds to go. Kidding. Eric Krivitz, 19.511. Looking to go 3 seconds quicker than his TQ. Blair down to a fast 18. Mark Smith, 18.08. Sunderlage, 11, and Krivitz, 14. Jones and Gilbert on 17 lap runs. 20 seconds on the clock. Andy giving it entirely too much throttle in places it doesn't like. Trying to get that car dialed in. 15.5 last lap for Blair. Took a few more tenths off Eric, but he's got a little too much work to do here. He's going to need some help. Time about to expire. Eric Krivitz on a victory lap, most likely. Just needs to bring it home clean, and Eric will get this one. Keep going, Andy. Alex Gilbert is done. Mark Smith is done. Keep going, Dan Jones. Smith and Gilbert done. Tischaefer done. 18 and a flat. That'll be second quick so far. Eric Krivitz done. 19 and a 13. Took a second off his TQ. Sunderlage done. 18 and a 13. Just looking for Dan Jones. Dan Jones going to take a seat here on a 17. 5:18. Shut him down. Eric, Blair, Matt Sunderlage, Andy Krivitz, Mark Smith, Dan Jones, Alex Gilbert.